Come on, give it all. That's all we have for. Can we get a photo together? We can get a photo. The stage is yours.
Thank you. Hello, good evening, everyone. My name is Kristy, and I'm a career coach. And 2 weeks ago, I was at the Give It All event, and I noticed that there was a common theme around the speakers, and that inspired me to do this talk tonight. So the theme that I noticed that it was all about working hard towards a goal, and then once you've reached it, you feel nothing. Does anyone in this room, has anyone experienced that as well? You know, you work super hard towards something. When you finally achieved it, you feel empty. You don't feel fulfilled. Now, why is that? And of course, it can be many different reasons. But what I notice with my clients and also in my own experience is that it's mainly because of three things. And number one is if you're chasing a goal because of money, status, fame, fortune, likes on Instagram, or followers on LinkedIn, then you're probably not going to feel very fulfilled. If you're chasing a goal to make your parents proud, to fit in with your friends, and to belong to society, then you're probably also not going to feel very fulfilled. And if you're chasing a goal that's not really stretching you, it's not really getting you out of your comfort zone, you're not really learning or growing or learning anything new, then you're probably not going to feel very fulfilled. So what is going to make you feel fulfilled? Now, before I give you the answer, I just want to take you back to my university time when I was in a committee, and during a board meeting, one of the guys, he said to me, Kristy, I feel like out of every situation, you're just trying to see what you can get out of it instead of what you can give. Ouch. This hit me like a knife in the heart because I didn't want to be known as this kind of person. Anyway, fast forward a couple of years, I was in the corporate world, like many of us, climbing the corporate ladder, chasing a lot of the wrong goals for the wrong reasons. And yes, me too, I had my rock bottom moment when I got very sick and I got fired. And this was one of the worst times of my life, but it did lead me to go on that journey of self-discovery. And I really started to ask myself those pivotal questions that I've never asked myself before, like who am I, what do I really want, what am I truly passionate about, and all that stuff. And that led me to become a coach. And achieving this goal of starting my own business, getting paid clients, coaching clients has honestly been the most fulfilling goal I've ever achieved. So why is that? Now, the reason is because for the first time in my life, I really feel like I'm giving back, I'm making an impact, I'm helping people. I've had clients come to me crying, saying, Kristy, you've really changed my life. And that is honestly the most rewarding and fulfilling feeling ever. But to be honest, it really was not easy for me to start my coaching business because I had a lot of fear, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs that were really standing in the way. But there were three things that really helped me get over that. And I just want to share those things with you. So number one, knowing the fact that your thoughts are not the truth and that you are not your thoughts and that you can separate yourself from your thoughts and you can start challenging your thoughts. Are they really true? And how can I start creating more uplifting thoughts that are actually going to help me achieve my goals? It's actually like training a puppy. That's how you have to train the brain to start to think differently. Number two, you can read all the books, you can watch all the documentaries, you can follow all the courses. But if you don't implement anything that you've learned, then nothing is going to change. And I can speak from experience. To give you an example, it took me 1 whole year after I graduated to post my first real Instagram. That's how many fears I had. Anyway, so I really learned that feeling ready is a myth. I know cliche, but we've all heard it, but it is the truth. And you really just have to start and take action. And through the action, the clarity, confidence will come. And then this brings me also to my last point, which is that you don't need to have the confidence to start anything. The only thing that you need is courage. And through that courage, I can promise you that the confidence will grow. So start to think about who do you want to become? What is your next level self? And how can you show up as this person as of today? Now, I want to leave you with one last question, and that is, which goals are you going to start chasing as of today?
Beautiful. Thank you so much.